good evening, race fans. It is Sunday night, and you know what all that means, y'all. It is FTR Xfinity Series racing tonight at Hotlanta. Get ready, y'all. It's going to be a fun race. Thank you all for joining me tonight, race fans, on a Sunday night. Glad you could be here. And with me tonight, my good friend, owner of the Gas and Go Racing League, races on Friday nights, my good friend Nick Chastain. What's going on, Nick?
What's going on, Shady?
Oh, you know, just another Sunday night, getting ready to watch these boys go at it again.
100%.
Man, it's going to be a fun race, man. Atlanta puts on a good race every time. And these guys are really going to go after it. They're in qualifying right now, y'all. They're in qualifying. So, let's talk about the points a little bit. Let's see if we can dive into the points after that race last week. And let's see here. Let me go on over and let me, if I can find it. Nick, did you watch that race last week?
Bits and pieces of it. I tried to get your attention, but yeah.
Yeah, I saw that at the end. I got the phone.
No, I saw Illtown won. I believe, I forget who got second, but I don't know who did. So
I know his Hurricane got up in there, but I can't remember also. But yeah, man, that was a heck of a race last week. A heck of a race, and if I can find the points. Then, there we go. Point standings. There we go. All right. After race 5 last week, here we go with the points. Ingletown, with the win last week, kind of increases his lead. He's got the number 1 spot, and he's got a kind of little comfortable position here, almost by about, about 46 points over second place Showstopper. And then Hurricane Hole is literally 1 point behind Showstopper in third. So you got Ingletown in first, Showstopper second, Hurricane in third by a point, and then Paulie in fourth, JD in fifth, Kenrod in sixth, Jay Manry seventh, Blazin in eighth, Funagi ninth, Fire Truck 10th, and let's say Bull Hurley 11th, and it kind of goes on from there. And so, but looking at the top there, man, we've seen these guys battling. But I tell you what, man, one guy who's impressed me the past couple of weeks, man, JD. JD has been put on some. He's been having some really, really good finishes. He's got a stage win, but he's been very, very consistent. And if you all guys remember, the point standings this year for FTR is old school. No playoffs, no chase for the cup, no Final Four, none of that. No, they go back to old school. So whoever has the most points at the end of the season will win that trophy and that championship, just like they did way back in the day when I was a young buck. But I love it, man. I love that point structure. I love them going back to old school, and just playing it, man. But, Nick, Atlanta, can throw in some definite curves for you, man, because you got that tire. I mean, Atlanta's called the cheese grater or tire grater because those tires, man, I mean, remember, these guys are running on 3X. So they're running on 3X, man. Those tires are going to wear quick. So, I mean, do you want to... It's kind of like, what do you do when... It's kind of tick for tack. Do you want to put a setup that has a lot of speed, but it'll burn up the tires quicker? Or do you want to build it up for handling and long distance to make those tires go longer?
I would say you go for option number 2 there because, I mean, I've done it before on 4 times wear, yet, yes, this is on 3 times wear. Tires go down fast. I tell you, that right front, once you take a look at that tire, that thing goes down from 100 to like in the teens within 5 to 10 or like within a lap or 2 or 5. It's annoying. But given that it is going to be a crazy with tire strategy, and that's the thing, we could see strategy play into the third and final stage. Given that maybe, just maybe, that if you play your cards right, you could pull maybe a 2-tire or maybe no tires. But if you got those 4 tires, that could win you the race. I tell you that right now.
That's a good point, man. That's a very, very good point because, especially if any cautions come out towards the end of the race, and we're going to see some cautions. We're going to see some wrecks, especially coming off of turn 4 when these guys start getting a little loose when those tires wear, and that back end gets a little squirrely.
Ooh.
I mean, this is basically a smaller Daytona or Talladega. It's going to be a draft. There'll be 2x2. Probably most of the race unless they get to a green flag pit stop, and they'll probably stretch out. But I guarantee you, man, we're going to see a lot of racing, a lot of beating and banging, and I think we're going to see some wrecks also, man.
I think so too. I think so too. Given that you said you go into turn 3 and it's bouncy up and down, especially you've seen it many times in leagues where they go, bumpy up in there. It's like, goodness gracious, gotta grab that steering wheel and like make sure you don't mess your car up. But yet we may see those cautions. But then again, you fall in line with that favorite partner of yours, you gotta stick with it. I tell you. Another thing is you could go full throttle into 1 and 2 as much as you can. I think you can full throttle 3 and 4 as well. I can, but if you can, then well, there you go. You can go wide open anytime. But again, I think we will see caution after caution. Maybe I can't be sure, but that's probably my best guess.
Oh. Well, I'm trying to figure out. They're still okay. Yeah, they're still qualified. I'm on Illtown stream. I was like, wait a minute, they didn't just start the race, did they?
They would have. You would have had to tell me because I don't have JD on Facebook, so I don't think I do. I don't know. I'm not sure, man.
Do you have Illtown stream? Illtown on YouTube?
Yeah, I do. I think I have Illtown, but I'm just saying how you would have to let me know when to join. But I gotta look at Illtown's. But given that tonight is, let me look and see how many laps we have tonight. 163 laps are on this place, and I tell you, it will probably go by quick.
163 for 50% Xfinity?
Oh, I thought it was 100%, man. You always told me it was 100%.
Wait a minute, is it 100%?
I don't know. You run. This is your side of the. Okay. If it's 100%, and folks, real quick, if it's 100%, it's 163. If you divide that, it's 82 laps tonight. Now, given Shady this, I'm telling you this right now. If they go 163, they're gonna be drained. But if they go 82, that won't take too long. So.
I can't for the life of me, Nick, I honestly can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 100. I'm pretty sure it's 100. Pretty sure.
I mean, could go back to Texas where we had to check that out. It was 100%.
Yeah, so it's 100%. So 163.
I don't know the stages, so I'm not saying.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you the stages either. But yeah.
So it's 3 times wear, right? Yeah. I could tell you. I could go on and test this and tell you what we got on the fuel mileage if you'd like me to. I can give that to you real quick.
We'll find. We can find out. They're just finishing up qualifying, and we're gonna get ready to go racing here pretty soon. So while they're getting ready to get back in the lobby and get going here, I want to take a minute to thank our awesome sponsors. First. Our sponsor, 52 Truck and Auto Repair, our newest sponsor. Can't thank those guys enough for coming on board with us this season. Of course, our other sponsor, Wheels on Wheels, a big truck towing. You got big trucks, you need them moved, get a hold of Wheels and Wheels. Oh, big boy, big truck moving there, boy. I want to also thank Linda's Fashions and Accessories for coming on board and being a huge sponsor for us. And as always, FTR Custom Designs. Check them out on the website. They make specialize all kinds. They make T-shirts, shot glasses, any hoodies, hats, you name it. They'll customize it, whatever design or name you want on it. Check them out, FTR Custom Designs. They'll make it for you, and any design, logo, whatever you want. But can't thank all of our new sponsors enough. And we're getting ready to go racing here. They just finished up qualifying. So let's see who is on the pole. Let's see who it is. We have a drum roll. I don't have a drum roll. We have to get a drum roll. I have to find
there
a
you
sound.
go. There you all go. Everyone on Jay's broadcast, there you go. I help y'all out. And
There
your poll winner is...
Showstopper on the pole.
Ooh, that's that Joe Gibbs equipment, I'll tell you.
And in second, starting second, is Mafia CO Lovin. That's he's back in the FTR. He'll trust me, he'll definitely be one to beat. But he's starting second. Ingletown, our points leader, starting third, and JD starting fourth. Starting fifth is going to be WFJ, a great starting spot for him. And I can't see who's in the sixth position. So that is our top five as far as our start. So we'll of course go through the lineup with you and introduce all these guys once they get going, waiting for the invites. But let's take a quick sec. Let's make some picks, Nick. Let's make some picks.
You know, sure, why not? You know, I was thinking that exact same thing. I always tell in my league, well, not my league. I tell Misfits, it's time to make our picks. That's my favorite time of the night. Now, my favorite tonight is going to be Illtown because, well, he is a colleague car. I love it. Colleague he won last week, and he was my pick. Lugna, I know you picked him as well, so you both think I picked. You both picked him, but I'm going Illtown as my winner and my dark horse. You know, give me that 22. I'm going risky on this one. I'm going with the 22.
You're taking McLovin, Mafia CEO McLovin.
It's McLovin or Muhammad. So if y'all know, y'all know. Okay, that's my picks.
I tell you what, those are two. You took at least one of my picks because I was going to pick up. I was going to pick Mafia myself. So you snatched him up, and I was going to take Ingletown if you didn't snatch him up. So you grabbed both of those. So I'm going to go with Showstopper tonight. Yeah. I'm going to go with Showstopper. I think I've been putting the so-called alleged commentator curse on Hurricane. So I'm not going to pick him this week, and hopefully he'll get the win. But I am going to go with Showstopper as my number one pick, who's second in points behind Ingletown. And my dark horse tonight, no other than that 4 car. I'm going with JD tonight, my dark horse, boy. I think he's got some. He's been running good, man. I've been keeping an eye on JD, man. The OG of FTR himself, man. The owner, or how they structure it, but he's the man steering the ship for FTR, and I'm going with him as my dark horse. So I'm going with Showstopper. And my dark horse is JD. JD is going to get the win tonight if Showstopper's not able to do it. That's my pick.
Well, I mean, given that JD starts fourth, I mean, that's not too bad. Hey, I think if I remember correctly, I watched the parts of Pocono. I think he stretched more than anyone did.
Yeah,
surely he did.
He had a really good car at Pocono. Really good car.
Really fast.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's been consistent. Very, very consistent. And that's the key. But also, Ingletown has been also consistent. And if these guys don't kind of get on their horse a little bit, Ingletown could run away with this thing very easily.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean,
very easily.
I would say so.
I mean, it might be something to kind of keep an eye on. I mean, do these guys maybe kind of know that and maybe start kind of teaming up against Middletown? Maybe.
Yeah, no
no?
way. I mean, how far is second from Middletown on points? What's the gap?
About 46.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to have him miss with like a week or two, maybe 3, for them to catch him in points. That's where my head is.
Knowing that, it could make these guys say, hey, let's kind of get together and kind of move forward and get Middletown kind of in the back, kind of ganging up and teaming up on him, because, if they're not careful, he could run away with this thing. So either they got to get on their horse and win some races and win some stages, because that's what Middletown's doing, or the other.
Well, you think about this, Showstopper took probably a point away from him tonight, because you got to realize, I mean, I don't know how y'all do it here in FTR, how if you get a bonus point for the pole or a fast lap, but that's a point taken away right there, I tell you. But yeah, that's possibilities. They could probably gang up on him within the weeks, but 46 behind him, or 40 behind for second place, I mean, there's no shot. I mean, he gets to 100 or 200, that ship is already gone, man. That ship's already gone.
Yeah, we could have an old Matt Kenseth where Middletown wins the championship, with like 3 or 4 races left in the season.
Oh, 100%.
It's possible. I mean, it is very possible.
It really is.
But
well, it is Xfinity. It would be kind of a Kevin Harvick situation. If y'all remember, Kevin Harvick won the Xfinity Series like on a 500-point deficit in 2007. Just dominant, or maybe 2006. I can't remember. No, it was 06 because Carl Edwards won the year.
And I remember I was a big Kevin Harvick fan.
Sure. And I was like, it's probably going to be a Kevin Harvick situation if you're not going to have any give and take. All right. So they got Shack Attack, excuse me. I always think it looks like Shark Attack. I honestly think.
I've done that too.
Hey, it's a habit. I'm like, okay, it's always convenient saying it's like a Shark Attack, but they got Shack Attack in there. He starts at the tail. Can we see an upset winner? Maybe. That's a possibility.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And given if I'm not mistaken, it's not on high draft, it's on low, like the lowest of draft. So
correct, low draft.
Yes, and tonight is 100%.
Yep. And it is going to be 2x tire wear. It is 2x tire wear tonight.
Whew.
2x. Which is better. That's good, because 3x at Atlanta and 168 laps or whatever, they'll be pitting every 10 laps.
Oh, if you go 4 times wear, you're pitting within 5 laps.
Pretty much. So that's a good call. I like to go into the 2x here. Good call.
So do I. It's a really great call.
Yeah, let's see some racing.
It's gonna be, you're gonna see that person on the top lane working with so many guys, or you got someone going low. It's yikes. Atlanta, just all right. I got my invite again, so thankfully.
Good, you got an invite. All right.
I believe I have 3 from James. I can't remember. Maybe 3.
How do you get 3 and I only get 1?
I got one earlier before when they did qualifying, I think.
You got one? I don't even think I got one. Well, maybe I did. I don't even remember. Did I get one for qualifying? I don't even remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, he if y'all remember, he got confused when we thought we were in Auto Club and we were at Texas. Come on, man.
That was just a silly Sunday. I could chalk that one up to. I messed that day up from the start.
I don't blame you. We've all had those days, man. But you know what? We're going 163 laps around this joint. It's a great track. I love this is one of my favorite tracks. Sometimes to go visit or anytime. It's one of my favorites. But I don't like the tire wear. It just chews it up.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But going to the 2X will lengthen that. So it's the 2X doesn't wear obviously nearly as bad as the 3X, but the 2X we're going to be able to see some good racing. We're going to see some good tight racing and not have to pit every 5 to 10 laps. And I mean, yeah, this is also one of my favorite tracks. I love this track. One of my favorite tracks, and it's a fast track. So those 163 laps are going to go pretty quick. They can get
really?
they'll get around Atlanta pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty quick. Now, we're about to go racing here. We've got okay. Let's see here.
I got one from Polly. Wow, yep. That's kind of.
And they want me to. I'm going to need to show online real quick. So I'm sorry for the blue screen real quick. There we go, and make sure I'm showing online because they need me to show online. Real quick. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Online. There we go. I apologize for the blue screens, y'all. I just had to make one quick little adjustment. Alright, there we go. Now, all we're waiting to see, we got the invites. All we're waiting to see now is for that clock to start rolling.
Wow, so that's pause. I am going to use the restroom before we drop the green flag. I'll be hurry.
Go for it, my brother. And MOB Paulie is also streaming tonight on MOB Racing Organization. I'll be kind of flipping back and forth, but right now they're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to go green. So I think they're just trying to do a roll call real quick. Make sure them belts are tightened up before this clock starts rolling. Because we are ready to get going here. I know I am. Here we go. And the clock is running down. And there it is. We're going green, y'all. Let's accept this invite. Oh, wrong button. Dadgummit. Yep, and they just went going green. They just went green. So they're just loading in now. They haven't even dropped the green flag. They're loaded in now. So, real quick, I need to do one thing real quick. I apologize about the blue screen, ladies and gentlemen. It'll just be for one quick second. There we go. Now, make sure I hit the right button. This looks like the option button right here. That work? Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. There, that one worked. Got one to work.
Alright, here we go. I'm at the track right now. Here we go. Showstopper and Mafia. Green flag in the air. We're racing from Hotlanta, ladies and gentlemen. Stage 1 tonight is going to be... Okay. He had it for a second. Of course, I can't see how many laps, but it is so far getting chaotic.
And if my PlayStation PS4 will ever load in, good lord, this thing is slow.
Let's upgrade him, y'all.
There
right
we go.
Now, lap 1 in the books, and Showstopper, lap 1 down. It is going to be very chaotic, and it looks like we have 40 laps in stage number 1. Once he gets into the lobby, we'll let him talk about everyone in the field.
Showstopper on the point. leading the way so far. They're getting single file here. Middletown wanted to take a peek to the inside. And real quick, as these guys are kind of strung out, let's introduce all these guys to you. Brought to you by our good sponsor, Linda's Fashions and Accessories. Out in front, driving the number 54 Twix car, Showstopper. My pick tonight, he's out in first. He's our pole sitter. And my number 1 pick. Next up, Mafia CEO McLovin. Not sure what happened. He started up in the front, and here he is. He's back into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9th place. Not sure what happened there. But Mafia CEO Lovin driving that double deuce. Middletown. Nick's pick for tonight in that 11 car. I like that paint scheme in that Xfinity car.
Oh,
Middletown clipped the apron.
Yes, he did. I was about to say he had clipped that apron. And he just got passed by nearly everyone.
He got passed by 2, and here comes JD in the 4 car. He's going to make it 3 cars as they're side by side now going down the backstretch. Coming into turn 3 and 4, Middletown and JD still side by side. Oh!
Whoa! Was that lag off the 98?
I'm not sure. That's Funagi in the 98. I think he may have just got loose, Nick.
I can't tell because I couldn't see anything from Middletown, but man, that just shuffled the whole pack.
Yes, it did. Yes,
Holy
it did.
Cow.
And Funagi driving that number 98 car tonight. But Super Dave driving that Pilot number 1 car. He's looking to have a good run tonight. He had a good starting spot. Kind of dropped back a few positions here on the spot, but keep an eye on that 1 car, Super Dave. And then Rodney in the 90. And check this out. Rodney driving this 90 car up here in the top 7, top 8. Had a great starting spot. He was up in the top 7 in the start. So Rodney off to a great start. I love to see it. Love to see it with Rodney. I want him to have a good... I would love to see Rodney win a race. You know that? I really would. He's off to a good start tonight. And Rodney driving that number 90 car. MOB Paulie in the 78.
Man, look at him. Already up to 2nd.
All the way up to 2nd, you're right. And he's trying to chase down the leader and Showstopper. MOB, that's... Paulie has also had a great start to the season and has shown a lot of speed over the past few weeks. He showed a lot of speed last week, I can tell you that. And next up, WJF, or WFJ, in the 19, currently riding in 3rd place, got Middletown right hot on his bumper. Currently riding in 3rd. And here's my dark horse next up in the 4 car, JD. The OG of FTR, my dark horse tonight. As he is looking good. Right here, currently in 5th position. And let's get to the rest of this field and introduce these guys. D-Dubs driving this 15 car. Not having a great start that he wanted, but keep an eye on him. He might have something. He might have some kind of... These guys in the back, you might want to watch out. They might be playing strategy here. Along with Shark Attack. Shark Attack driving the number... Shack Attack. You got me saying it, Nick. You got me saying it.
Hey, man, don't blame me.
No, because... as you were saying that, because I love... at night, sometimes I have a lot of insomnia, and I don't sleep well. And in the middle of the night, on YouTube, I'll see these great white shark clips that they have. I've been watching them, and I was thinking the same thing.
Shack Attack, ladies and gentlemen.
But it is, Shack Attack, driving that number 44 machine tonight. Dusty Rhodes in the 20. We'll try to get through these a little bit quick. I'm trying to show these guys to you a little bit here early in the race. Introduce these guys. Dusty Rhodes driving this number 20 car. I think he may be playing a little bit of strategy as well. Gary Ward in the 16 car. Currently looking like he's about 8th place in the top 10. Good start for Gary tonight. And then let's move on to Bull Hurley. Bull. I love that name, man. Bull. That's just, I don't know, it's just badass to me. I love it. But he's driving that 0 car. He's back tonight. He had to miss last week's race. We missed him last week. But he's back tonight driving that 0 car. Fire truck driving that bright yellow number 8 car. And he's off to a pretty good start. He's up here in the top 12. Having a good start. And then we go to Wheels Auto Trans in the 18. Let's introduce this 18 car, a Wheels Auto Trans. Oh, hit the apron there a little bit. He's going to lose a little speed. As he's got D-Dubs now on the outside of him. And he's going to have the preferred lane on the inside. And he'll make the pass. Oh, here comes D-Dubs on the crossover.
What a move. Holy
what a move
cow.
on D-Dubs. As he had help from Dusty Rhodes in the 20. These guys may be hooking up together. That was sweet looking, wasn't it?
Oh, it really was.
That was awesome. That was some good stuff right there. It wasn't good for Wheels Auto Trans, unfortunately, but Wheels Auto Trans driving that number 18 car. Blazin' in that 13 car. I love this paint scheme too, man. He's driving a cool paint scheme tonight. And Blazin' having a pretty good start to the season. He's shown some speed as well. He's another one I want to see get a win this season, man. I don't know. I don't think he's ever won a race in FTR in all the years that he's been in the league. I don't think he's ever won a race. I want to see Blazin' win a race as well, man. I really do. Jay Manry driving the 9 car. Got a win under his belt. And currently, he's just cruising right now. I think these guys just kind of in cruise control. Early in the race, we're only still in stage 1. These guys haven't even made a pit stop yet. And that is our running order for tonight. Brought to you by Linda's Fashions and Accessories. And let's get back up here to our leaders that are still single file. Showstopper in first, Middletown in second.
Look who made his way to third, and he's back in it. Remember, you mentioned he was like near the top 6, and that's Mafia. What a great recovery. And boy, Paulie D just dropped from second to like 5th and lost the lead draft. Oh boy. You got out for lead.
I mean, everybody knows Mafia is. They know who he is, and they know where he comes from, and some good old boys. And everybody knows that he has got some tremendous speed. He's going to be one to beat every single week.
New leader, Middletown to the lead,
and there he is. And with the help of the 22. The 22 gave him that push, but now look at McLovin looking in the inside of Middletown and
doing all he can. Looking all he can, I tell you. Now you gotta wonder, when are these green flag pit stops ever gonna happen? Well, I don't know what the rule is for pitting, but I know in other leagues, and you've seen it in real life, where NASCAR goes down in the there you go. I speak of the devil.
Yep, pit stops being made already.
Yeah, I spoke too soon on that one. Oh! Funagi around on the pit lane!
No!
Oh, no. Oh, I don't think they have damage tonight. They didn't turn it. I don't think Middletown turned it on.
That will be helpful for those guys. I tell you
what.
That's
going to be helpful. I was like, man, that's going to be a big plus for some of these guys. But McLovin right now, doing all he can. He's going to pit this time with JD. And
here he comes. Look at
JD.
JD.
Man.
I tell you what, JD is hungry, man. He is hungry for a win. But McLovin also hungry for a win. So we'll see how that shakes out.
Showstopper, the pole sitter, is going to be right in front of the 11 of Middletown. I believe that was I don't want to say it was a two-tire stop because...
Oh, no.
No, that's That is a good stop by the 54. You knew that was going to be a great stop.
Yep. And as these guys are coming off, McLovin still in his pit stall.
Finally drops the
and
jacket
here
out
comes
of
he
the way.
and JD out of the pits, but as they come out of the pits, here comes the leaders around the front. So Showstopper should be able to pass these guys. Here they are right there on the apron. As they have to wait until the backstretch to enter the racetrack. Here they come. Showstopper is going to have the speed as Mafia is getting up to speed. Here comes Ingletown. Ingletown and JD are going to do a little battle here.
Tell you
and
what,
JD's going to win it.
Yes, he is. He's going to have to say, hey, Ingletown, let me in front of you so we can catch the 54.
JD up to third.
Boy, that kind of lost so much ground on the 11. He was up there leading, and that cost him the lead, and that dropped him 3 spots on that pit stop. Well,
guess what, Nick? All of our picks, both yours and mine, are all in the top 4.
He was about to say, well, I think yours is winning. My dark horse is sitting second. Your dark horse, well, no, I'm sorry. Your dark horse is leading. Mine is
third, and then your number 1 pick riding fourth.
Jeez. Watch. One of our picks will be it tonight. Just watch.
You know it, man. You know it. But look at this breakaway. The 4-car breakaway. These guys are on their own world. And let's kind of look back here a little bit and see what's going on. Checking in with Funagi, who's had a little bit of trouble here in the beginning of the race here in stage 1. Trying to get everything gathered back up. Nick, you mentioned that he had a little trouble getting on the pit road, which is very, very tricky. And I know he lost a lot of time and many positions because of it.
And you know, the positive is that there was no damage. However, that's the negative, where I believe Ingletown had the lobby tonight. He made it. I don't think he put damage on, because usually you guys run with damage on. I think he forgot to put it on. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. But yeah, that dropped Funagi so much time. He probably locked up the tires, and I tell you what, that he probably flatted those tires and stuff like that. I tell you right now.
And guess what, Nick? You are absolutely right that Ingletown accidentally has damage off. So you are absolutely right on that. And that they're going to help Jay Manry for sure, because Jay Manry got way up into the wall just a couple of laps ago.
But right now, how about new leader to the 22 of Mafia?
Look at that. See, I was trying to go back in the back. These guys are just riding. As soon as I go away, these guys want to switch around.
It's like, hey, you want to lead? Nah, I'm good. Now you lead. No, thank you.
It's like, look what I missed. Showstopper went from 1st to 4th.
You know, that's kind of... I tell you what, you know who needs to get hustling? Is that 0. And I believe that 0 of Bull, I swear, he is literally hoping this stage ends quick, because those leaders are on the backstretch and heading to 3 and 4. I tell you what, Bull is saying, oh, please, come on. When is the stage over? I do not want to be the first car lap down, but the positive is he would be that first car 1 lap down.
I would think so. I'm not sure if there's any other cars lap down because of that pit stall. Now, we have 11 laps to go. So, it's a matter of tire. Here's that tire wear that's coming into play again, Nick, because I'm not exactly sure, and this is I should have asked JD in our pre-race briefing what the pits were. Oh, the 20 up into the wall in turn 2. Dusty Rhodes into the wall.
Bounce up.
Turn 2.
Still green, and boy, I think, you know, that's That I don't know. I think he probably went too high into the groove.
Yeah, yeah, he did. I think he just got pushed up way too high. I think he just kind of sent it in, and maybe it looks like he'd be a little bit tight and pushed way up, and kind of gathering himself. But he's got it back now. And
look at the gap between 4th and 5th. 4th is right now in turns. Showstopper is right now 4th, and I believe the 5th place of Pauly D is a very far back. That is like, I can't give you an estimate, like around 5 to 6 seconds back. I can't be clearer, but I'm not sure. So, but that is a big gap, though, if you ask me.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And look at this. They're catching Bull. Oh, my goodness. I bet you Bull is like, uh-oh. I can hear the Jaws, man. I hear Jaws music coming up. It ain't good.
Yep. Because they are hunting them, and they are cooking.
Yes.
They are rolling. As,
sure are, man. Holy Toledo. And, you know, I bet you what he would love to see, not the 22, but Bull Hurley, he's like, oh, please, I'd love to see a caution so I don't get stuck a lap down. But, buddy, you're going to be lucky. If you get a caution either way, stage ends, you're going to be that lucky guy. You're going to be the lucky guy who's on the lead lap. Well, the first car lap down, bud.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Let me ask you this, Shady. Do you think if Bull Hurley's going to let them in line, if he's going to let them by, is he going to fall in line with them?
Absolutely.
Because,
absolutely.
You know,
if he can maintain it, if he's able to maintain, if he's has a car to where he can stick with them, yeah. But they're going to have to pit. They're going to have to make one more pit stop. Because I mean, they pitted a couple laps in, so they'll probably have about 4 laps to go maybe before they're going to have to go pit. As Bull Hurley now goes a lap down.
I tell you what, that's exactly, I think he's trying to get in line as we have given right now 5 laps to go. And I tell you what, 5 laps to go, yes, tire wear is not looking pretty right now, if you ask me, between looking at Middletown's tires, 3 wide.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. I believe.
Woo.
Nope. Oh, and the grass goes to 54.
Oh, that was tight. Showstopper, I don't think he could have fit a sheet of paper in between the bumpers.
Good gracious, 4 laps to go.
Of the 54 and 11, Showstopper.
Woo. Bro, I bet you he was like, oh my God, I need a new pair of shorts out of the day. Good Lord.
Well,
holy man, wow. I couldn't. I've had that, Shady, I will tell you, I've had those moments. And especially in Atlanta, I'm like, oh my Lord, I think I need to change a pair of pants after this. Good night of a living. That's nuts. 3 laps to go. But remember, if they're going to pit, they got to pit now, because remember, 2 to go, pits are closed.
Very true, but I think these guys actually have enough. I think it's going to be some guys do have enough, and maybe some guys don't have enough tires. But looking at it, if they're
2 to go right now.
Especially the top 4, they're strung out. You know, oh, Middletown in the wall, going into turn 1.
Did he blow a tire? No, he's good.
Nope, he just missed a corner.
Yeah, he did. But right now, remember, if you have a blown right side tires, it's going to be tricky to get that thing rolling, because right now they're coming to 1 to go in the stage, and I tell you, who's going to have that tire to save? I tell you. Now, that 0 is probably thinking, the leaders are catching that 20. I tell you, that 20 of, uh-oh.
Dusty.
Oh, no. We lost Shack Attack.
What? Oh, man.
He backed out for some odd reason. I don't know what happened. Oh, no.
And he has taken it behind the wall.
And here you go. Green-white checker this time by, ladies and gentlemen. Stage 1 winner, Mafia McLovin. Stage 1 winner cruises to victory.
There's your pick. There's your pick.
Tires held up, I guess.
Yes, they did. they were able to make it. They timed it perfectly, but yeah, congratulations to Mafia CEO McLovin winning stage 1. But check out P2, JD in second.
Then Showstopper, Idletown. I'm sorry, what am I missing here? Why did it say Shack Attack 5th?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he was 5th. I'm not sure. You know what? I think it's one of those things where on our screen, he's not there, but he is actually there. That's happened to me several times. So I think he's actually there. But yes, Mafia wins stage 1, JD in second, Showstopper 3rd, Entertown 4th, Shack Attack 5th, Paulie is 6th, Funagi 7th, Rodney in 8th. Great run for Rodney. Fire Truck 9th, Super Dave in 10th. That's your top 10 for stage 1, and we are underway for stage 2. Brought to you by Wheels on Wheels and 52 Truck and Auto Repair, our wonderful sponsors. Stage 2 underway.
You know what? I'm going to have to back out and get this because I see him still in the race on Idletown. Let me back out because this is weird. Really weird.
Already into the wall, the 20 of Dusty Rhodes into turn 1 and 2. Oh, man. Nah. Right off of the jump. Man, he got way high up into the wall. I'm not sure what happened. But back up here in the front, JD out in front. JD to the point.
Oh, man. It's going to be a battle between our picks, I swear.
Looks like it.
But look who's crawling his way up. It's Paulie D. Okay. Yep, yeah. We're good. I got him now. I was like, what?
Paulie D moving up quick. He's moving up there in the 4th.
Ooh, boy. But look at Idletown. He's dropping backwards and maybe a bad stop. I don't know, but he didn't lose any track position. Here
comes Paulie, and Paulie's trying to get up here into the mix. And JD to the point. Mafia all. Oh, Paulie hits in the apron a little bit. Oh! Save it, Paulie. That's going to back up the field. Checking up.
That is going to check up the whole
field. Go ahead.
Ooh, and I think Idletown hit the wall as well, trying to avoid all of that. And I tell you what, those three are like, okay, we're going to just pull away now. Let's have some fun. Well, us three can just pull away and let those guys sort it out for those positions. But I tell you what a good run for Shack Attack right now, inside the top 5.
Yeah,
Holy Toledo.
You see, he's not on our screen. But you see JD running in 3rd. You said he's in 5th or 4th?
Shack Attack is 4th.
Yeah, see the gap in between JD and Paulie. Shack Attack is actually in that gap. But on the screen it shows that he's behind the wall, but he's actually in that gap between JD and Paulie. So he is right there in 5th place. We're going to call him the Ghost tonight.
I am so sorry, Shack Attack. I don't know what the ordeal was, man. I swear I never have lagged in months or whatever, years, I can't remember. But right now, back out front is the 22, and I tell you what is it with Atlanta in the 22, especially in real life where Joey Logano knows how to win there? Come on, what is it about that? But you know who got the worst end of that part was the 11 of Idletown. Trouble front straightaway 13 in the grass. And
that's blazing.
What a save. Holy cow. Wow. I mean, holy cow.
Yeah, we saw it on our screen, and we saw him get wicked loose off of 4. And
that's the problem.
He was able to save it.
And that's the end product of whether if you can save it or not. But boy, I bet you right now they're thinking, okay, let's not be too crazy right now and just not be wrecking, because right now if you're a guy like in the back, you're probably hoping, okay, well, maybe I need to make sure that I don't get caught up in anyone's mess, right? I mean, you just don't want to be caught up in someone's delay or anything and just be like, oh, crap.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, the 9 car, Jay Mannery up into the wall off of turn 4. In the
He
9
hangs
car.
up. Oh, what a save! He got his. Oh, I think. Oh, maybe what it was is the 11 probably went up the track, maybe hit the apron and caught the 9 of Jay Mandarin, and then probably hit him.
No, I'm on the 9 car as it happened, and he just missed the corner, and up into the wall he went.
But, and again, if you lose the draft, it's game over for you until the next stage.
Especially a low draft that they're running.
100%. I want to give a little quick kudos to driver in 6th place who lost a bunch of time on the pits, and that's Funagi. What a good recovery.
You took the words right out of my mouth, my friend.
Just
as soon as you started talking, I put it right on Funagi to say the exact same thing, and you beat me to it.
Well, hey, you got to be quick, man. You got to be quick. Ladies and gentlemen, my partner in crime is always a great time, but we got long ways to go. I'll tell you, anything can happen, you know. A caution could come out. Yeah, man. Thanks, Rob. I love you, Turnover. Thanks for joining the stream, bud.
Man, you know I'm getting older and, a little slower.
and wiser, dude. But hey, we're having fun here, but hey, give it all take. I mean, like I said, another good shout out to Shack Attack. He started near the back of the field, and what a I mean, I didn't think we'd see him inside the top 4 battling for the win. I mean, could tonight be the night he gets the victory lane? And you said I don't think he's won yet in FTR. I tell you what, tonight could be the night, but I don't want to say it, but I already got my picks locked in, so one of them isn't doing too good.
Well, it's only the second stage. So
sure
there's
is.
Plenty of time.
Mm-hmm. And yes, we got coming to, given that we have 25 to go in stage 2, and yet we gotta make a pit stop very soon. And boy, in Town, I don't know what happened on that restart, but he dropped from, I believe it was 4th to 7th right now. Holy smokes, man! That is. I mean, he won last week, give and take, but I mean, I get it. Everyone drives a track different, But I mean, it is a long race, 163. But remember, it's only stage 2. You gotta have the positive, man. You gotta think, all right, it's only stage 2. I know points are on the line, but I gotta maintain my composure.
Absolutely, absolutely. And very, very well said. Because, as you said, at 163 laps, there's a lot of laps. So, it's, like you said, these guys are going to be a little tired, a little spent. Their arms might be a little spaghetti-like.
Or they gotta take it to the behind the wall because they have work or something like that in the morning, and they gotta get ready for bed. But yeah. I mean, I'll give kudos to these guys. I couldn't do 100% length any time in a Cup car nor Xfinity because I'd be too tired. But I'll give these guys kudos. These guys train themselves, I would hope so, to do 100% every Sunday night, saying, "Hey, we're gonna push it through, and we're not gonna give up until that last lap goes and get that checker flag." I tell you what. None of these guys want to back out and lose those points. No one.
Absolutely, no way. Absolutely, good point. And I'll tell you what, Nick, I actually am a big, big fan of the 100% races, and I'll tell you why. Last season, when I was in Mystic Racing League, and was probably one of their best seasons there until kind of towards the end in the playoffs, but very good league, a top tier league, one of the most competitive leagues I've ever been a part of, and where was I going with that? What were you just talking about? I lost my train of thought because I was looking at something.
We were talking about how you were racing, you liked the 100% racing.
Yes. That in Mystic last year, the truck, Xfinity, and Cup were all 100%.
Boy.
And I actually loved it, man. I really did. I really enjoyed it. The Cup was definitely long. Especially the Coca-Cola 600. I think it took us about 3.5 hours, 4 hours to get that one done. But
Oh,
yeah, I actually am a big fan of the 100% because it creates a lot more strategy,
right.
a lot
Oh,
more
100%.
racing, and it just makes, unless it's one of your worst tracks, it can be a long day for
Right,
sure.
and real quick, we have green flag pit stops going into the play. You see D-Dubs to pit road, I believe, the 18 we saw of Wheels Auto Trend. Yep, he's on pit road. I guess, now there you see the lead pack. You see Shack Attack to pit road, Funagi. That's a big group.
Yep, D-Dubs, and as we're looking at the leaders now, the top three, Mafia CEO McLovin, Showstopper, and JD, 1, 2, and 3. Look for them to make their pit stops right now, probably. Yep, here they come right now. All three of them. There they go.
Oh man,
and
did the? Okay, I was gonna say, because the game does this to you. The game does it that where if you hit the commitment line box and you don't get in, then you gotta drive through that pit stall or that pit road without stopping, and then you gotta go again, and it loses you a lap, and it's just annoying if you ask me.
Now, these guys making that pit stop, so the field is definitely jumbled up. So we're gonna see.
But yes, I don't blame you. I will prefer a 100% truck race or Xfinity. I would not do a 100% cup unless it's for fun. Then I'm okay with it. But I did a 600 last year for a group that I raced with, and they're on Twitter and everything. It was Support the Troops 400 race at Charlotte on the next sense. Terrible lag. I was a drained guy. It took me 3 hours and 51 minutes and 15 seconds to get that stream done. And that was with pre-race and everything. I was like, I'm not doing this ever again. No way. No. Never again am I going to take a 100% cup race unless I want to do it for fun and it's not at a track where it's Charlotte, Martinsville, or Bristol. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I mean, that's my own opinion. So we have our own differences. So, but right now, that 22 is in his own zip code. But don't look back now. That 54, 44, and 4, the 3 4s trying to gang on the 22. And I tell you what, Rodney better get moving because right now that 22 is closing the door and trying to lap you, bud.
Yes, he is. As CEO McLovin is on a little cruise control here. Definitely, like I said, he's split out. He's got a good lead. After that pit stop, he got out quick. Had a heck of a pit stop, and that's why they have that gap in between McLovin and JD and Showstopper, who is running third. So right now, you have your leader at CEO McLovin in first, JD in second, Showstopper in third, Shack Attack in fourth, Paulie in fifth, Ingletown up to sixth, J Manry in seven, and WFJ in eighth. That's your top 8 as of right now. As we kind of check around and check
it's
in
13
with
laps. 13 laps. It's 13 laps to go, and you gotta wonder now. We saw this happen in stage 1, where these guys have to worry about their tires, and you think they were like, okay, we're gonna let this 22 by and let him run his own race, make his own mistakes, and you think that is what the mind on the 54, 4, and 44 is, because that's exactly what I'm thinking. Because they're like, okay, it's 12 laps to go, stage 2. We're going to let him make his own mistakes, let him burn his tires up, and let him make his mistakes, and that's what I'm thinking, because it's kind of a big gap,
Well, I tell you what, if they're banking on McLovin making a mistake, yeah, it's not going to work out well for him.
Right, but now it's 11 laps to go.
McLovin doesn't make many mistakes.
What was that one driver who said, you know this guy? If you know this guy, what was his name? Oh my gosh! Because he said it so many times on the broadcast. It's like everyone knows this guy and
Pittman.
The guy, Pittman. Thank you.
Pittman.
That name I was trying to think of that name and it just dawned on me. But I always thought it was someone in here. But we're at 10 laps to go and Rodney is going to let the 22 by bouncing off the wall. I think that's a smart move. You ask me, just bounce off a wall and just let your leader by with 10 laps to go, coming to 9 to go.
Well, hey, especially the damage is off. And you don't want to, you absolutely do not want to mess up the leader and by any cost. So, yeah, why not? Just bounce it off the wall a little bit, let the leader go. You're not going to get any damage. You're all good. No. Now look at see, he's right there behind McLovin now.
Well, here's the problem here. Well, you do get damage. That's because of your tire wear, though.
Right. But they should be able to make it. They were able to make it the last stage 1. So they should have pretty much had close to the same laps. So they pretty much should be all good to go.
Let me see really quick. We've got.
I tell you what, for Rodney, this doesn't look good as far as being the lucky dog, because McLovin now kind of having his sights set
on another green car.
Dusty Rhodes in the 20.
Well, Dusty just hit 8 to go, and Lears are at 7 to go this time by in stage 2. Right now.
So he's already lapped down.
No, because you would think because he's a lap behind the leaders, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Probably. So, give and take. But right now, this reminds me of a
big wreck up into turn 2. 18 into the wall.
Oh no!
Wow. The 18. Let me get. That was Blazin. That got kind of pile driven into the wall a little bit. I hate to use that term, but kind of looked like what happened there with the 18 of Wheels Autotrans. I think he must have hit the apron, because all of a sudden his car just shot up the hill right into Blazin, and just.
I'm gonna have to watch yours, because I kind of was watching Lears. I didn't know until you said something, but man, wow. But right now, look at this. You're Rodney. You're not too pleased right now, because look at that. The 22 is caught in the 20. Given that it is, if I can get to this lap counter, 4 laps to go, and I tell you, Rodney. Okay, there you go. The 20 is going to let the leaders by, and it's going to be a dog fight for that free fast now.
Yeah. It will.
I tell you what.
Let's get on that, because here comes Rodney now.
Whoa, was that? I don't know if I saw a little lag or jolt from someone, but I couldn't tell. But it looked like a jolted for a split sec. But right now, yeah, if you're Rodney, you got to get around that 20 to say, yeah, I'm back on the lead lap. But yet, if we get a caution and the 20 of Dusty Rhodes is a lead lap, gets his lap back, sure, Rodney's going to be back on the lead lap. But yeah, that's possibilities, though. That's the possibility of racing.
Well, not if the caution came out now, because when they cross the line, they'll have 2 to go. So if a caution came out, that'd be end of the stage. And sure. Rodney would get it. Or, I'm sorry,
yes,
Dusty Rhodes will get it. But look, here comes Rodney. Pulling up right behind him now.
He's like, excuse me, sir, coming through.
We got a race for Lucky Dog. McLovin going to take stage 2 pretty easily. We're on the race for the Lucky Dog. Here comes Rodney underneath of Dusty. Dusty moves up the hill. Rodney going to take the Lucky Dog spot.
Yikes. They're coming to 1 to go. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's taking the 1 to go this time by in stage 2. I think I'm looking good on a dark horse tonight.
I think you are. I think you are. And here comes Dusty Rhodes back. Dusty Rhodes using the draft. He's going to come back now. And I believe this is the last lap.
Yes, sir, it is.
Last lap. Let's see who this is for the battle for the Lucky Dog here. Rodney and Dusty Rhodes coming down the backstretch. McLovin in first. He's going to take stage 2. JD in second. Showstoppers in third. Shack Attack fourth, and Paulie in fifth. But here's the race
for the free pass. Looks like, I think, Rodney gets it back.
Rodney's going to get it back.
Well, stage 2 is chaotic, if you ask me.
That was awesome.
It was amazing, you ask me. And, boy, stage 3 is going to get more intense, ladies and gentlemen.
That was fun. That was really fun. That was awesome to watch between the battle there between Dusty and Rodney. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. McLovin takes stage 2. JD in second. Showstopper third. Shack Attack fourth. Paulie in fifth. Innotown sixth. Jay Manry seventh. WFJ eighth. Fire Truck ninth. Super Dave in 10th. That's your top 10. And I can't. You didn't scroll down to get.
We're not going to get... I was about to say McLovin Bear. Do it. How about we do something I've always loved doing on Misfits nights, and it's called Crank It Up.
Let's do it.
JD is out to the point. I tell you what, Shady, that could be your lucky charm right there. I hope you got your 4-leaf clover for tomorrow.
Oh, you know it.
78 to go.
I got my Irish in me. I am part Irish, my brother.
I was about to put on my title of this stream for tonight is the FTR Hotlanta St. Patrick's Day special, since tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day.
Awesome. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I totally forgot about that, but ooh, 0 in the grass. And there's so much dust and dirt again. Did I not? Oh my God!
Up in the wall. Oh, Innotown up in the Showstopper. Showstopper's gonna go up into the wall. Big contact.
Yes, he is.
Oh man.
Oh no. Lost the ground. Look who's making his. Look at these two. I hate to say this, but look who.
Innotown up in the wall. Oh, Funagi in the grass. Oh, and he's going to check it up. Blazin has to check up. Showstopper's got to check up. 3 wide going to turn 1 and 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Showstopper dropping like a hot rock.
I believe we did lose the 40. I believe we've lost the 15 of D-Dubs. I believe, yes, sir. I think we did because now it's not the same problem with the 44, but I think this time he did. I think the 15 parked it. He's done. Oh, man. But right now, you got to give a call to look who's right there in the 6th position. And that's none other than Fire Truck. And another guy I want to give a shout out is Jay Mandarin in 4th. I believe he's 5th. Yes, he's 5th. I'm sorry, because of course it did it again. Gosh darn it.
You're all right, my man.
Because it did the same thing in stage 1 where it took the 44 to garage area. Gosh darn it, man.
Big racing going on here. Look at 3 wide going in turn 3 and 4. Showstopper on the bottom. Blazin in the middle of the sandwich. With WJF at the top. They made it work.
That might smell like trouble. That smells like trouble to me.
Come on, Foon, hold it, buddy. You got it. Great save by Funagi.
Boy, I bet you Funagi wants to get out of Atlanta badly.
Yeah, he does.
Where is next week, anyway, since you're not going to be broadcasting, I think, because you have...
well, I'll be broadcasting next week. Next week is not a road course. I will check that for you. I want to kind of get over it. Oh, what's going on with that?
I think he drifted up the track just a bit.
WFJ, he was up there. Oh, and he's got taken to the wall, behind the wall. He's out. He's got some kind of issue, man. Man.
Frustrations, man. It's got to be frustrations. It's Atlanta. It's just ridiculous and frustrations. But you know what? I don't blame him. So I'm going to say this right now. I believe our top 5 is sitting JD, McLovin, Paulie D, and I believe the 4th spot will belong to Shack Attack, and then our 5th is Jay Mandarin, if I'm not mistaken.
I think actually you might be. I think it is Jay Manry in 4th, but you might be right because there is that little gap because Shack Attack is not on my screen, so you might be right. There is a little gap there, so
you see that too where he's on pit road? Is he on pit road for you? Is he on pit road for you as well?
Yeah.
See, that's happened to me in stage 1.
Yeah, it's happened. It happened. I've had it happen a couple times. Not very often, kind of, once every once in a while type thing. So it hasn't happened in a while, but it does happen, and that sucks because we can't give him any TV time. Yeah, he's up there running in the top 5, and he might be there in 3rd now. The ghost of Shack Attack. Is he 3rd?
I want to say yes because I can't tell you, but with 69 laps to go, that's questionable to me.
Yes, Shack Attack is 3rd. Shack Attack is 3rd. Confirmed. Shack Attack is 3rd. The Ghost. He's not on my screen, but he is there.
Gentlemen.
He is absolutely there. In 3rd spot is Shack Attack in the 44 car. But now we're going to have a change for the lead, possibly. McLovin looking to the inside.
Come on, McLovin. Oh, he
JD shuts the door.
Oh, man. He's just saying, no. This week is my week to get picked from Shady, and he's... golly. I want to pick right, man. I don't need nothing bad, man. Ooh, 22 hits the apron. I tell you what, right now, look who's making his way up, and that's Paulie D in the 2nd position. Goodness gracious, maybe 3rd. I can't tell you because...
He's 3rd. Shack Attack now up in 2nd. I am on Paulie. I had switched over to Paulie's stream, and Paulie is right behind the 44 Shack Attack, who is currently in 2nd. But you don't see him there. He is a ghost tonight. Shack Attack is in the 44, and he is right there in between Paulie and JD. You just don't see him. Crazy.
In the words of, oh my goodness, what was that one movie? I cannot remember how it was. I don't know who said it, but I knew Bruce Willis was in it. I see dead people.
Oh, Sixth Sense.
Thank you. I am so confused on my movies, man. I forget who said it though, but that is just, man. I think. Do you think Shack Attack probably haunted this place before we dropped the green flag tonight? Because I sure as heck think he did. Jesus. Goodness gracious, man.
It's possible.
Now you gotta wonder now when we get these green flag pit stops in because, green flag stops. This isn't our last stop, ladies and gentlemen. We got more stops coming, and I tell you what, green flag stops are gonna occur, and you better not have a speed penalty on maybe this first one or the last one.
Absolutely. Good point. Very good point. That any penalty on pit road, especially in this stage, will absolutely kill your race. And we have gone caution free.
Oh, 100%. And right now, I'm so sorry. Paulie D is now 2nd. Yes, he is 2nd. Not not Shack Attack, but right now, I tell you what, how about a Florida man right there running in second? I feel bad. If he wins, I'm going to be feeling like a bad Floridian right now, not picking a Floridian to win a race, man. That's gonna be embarrassing.
No.
Well, here's now the thing. We're at 101 to go. Well, actually, we're at. No, I'm sorry, not 101 to go.
We got 62 to go.
63, but
62.
we're at coming to 62 this time. Yes.
Yeah, something like that. It's a 60.
Hey, we're bumbling again, guys. We're sorry.
Yeah, it's a late Sunday night. It is actually confirmed 62 laps to go as they cross the straight.
Yes, I'm going to be watching from Pauly D since he's inside the top 10, top 5, because. But now you gotta think.
Here comes the 22. The 22 looking for second here. Gets underneath of the 78.
And I thought he was gonna pit there for a second. I was like, man, he's gonna pit. But now you gotta wonder with 61 laps to go. I'm sorry. Yes, 61 to go. I am sorry. It is 61 to go. But right now, 61 to go. It's all about making that entry, and I believe Pauly D to pit road.
Yep, Pauly D's signaling the pit road. I think Jay Mannery might come with him. Shack Attack also coming down pit road. He is in third. The Ghost that you just don't see, but he is there in third, coming down pit road now.
Oh no! I think did he speed? Oh no.
Oh yes, I think he did. I think Pauly may have got caught, dude.
Oh, he did. He got busted. Pauly D busted for speeding on entry.
Oh man!
Wow, that one's pain. That is pain. Oh man.
No man, that will unless we do get a caution, that'll absolutely kill his race because he has
30.7 stop. Oh,
30.7. That'll probably put him a lap down.
Sure will, and I tell you what, I believe that the 44, which again y'all can't see, he's probably already out with the 9 of Jay Mandarin, and I tell you what, that is sad. That's heartbreaking.
Yes, it is. And he's been running in the top 5. He was just third battle. He was second and third. But guess what? It appears that Shack Attack too got a black flag.
Oh no!
Yes, Shack Attack also gets the black flag.
Oh,
even though he's on my screen, he's sitting here in the pits. He's actually on the racetrack. He is racing, and Pauly D and Shack Attack both running in the top 3, both nailed with a black flag speeding penalty.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything about it. Well, darn.
No, man. They were just because every second counts, and getting on and off pit road, you lose time, you lose precious seconds. So they were trying to push it because they were battling there for first, second, and third, both of them, and they were just trying to push it to try to gain any second that they could. And they just pushed it a little too hard. And now they are going to need the help of a caution to get this rolling. And by the way,
I want to say, how about new race leader? We haven't really said anything about him all night till the pit stops. And how about Jay Maynard to the lead?
And he is out front. And he has a win under his belt. Oh! McLovin gives him a little bit of a bumper.
He's
letting him know he is there.
He's like, excuse me, pardon me.
He's letting that 9 car know that he is there.
Shack Attack drops to 12. Pauly D to 13. No.
13th.
Yes. Pauly. Yikes. Just. Oh.
They are going to need the help of a caution to get back into this thing.
Oh, but look at this battle for the lead. Can we see the 22 clear him?
He's going
and the service says, yes, sir, he does. New leader once again.
JD and Shack Attack. I believe Shack Attack is there now in second. You just don't see him on my screen, but he is there in second behind Mafia. As JD now in third.
No, because remember, Shack Attack got a penalty.
Yes, you're right. Yes, why did I say that? I'm so used to him being a ghost.
Oh my goodness.
I saw the little gap in between JD and McLovin. I'm so used to him, you know, in this
it's so
race
weird.
not being there. But you're right. You're absolutely right.
I tell you what, right now, it's messing us up, man. But, you know, again, you know, it's gotta suck for Shack Attack. He was right there, finished really well in the stages, and I tell you, this is not what he needed. I bet you him and Paulie are not pleased. They're beating themselves up, saying, man, we could have had a chance to win, man.
You're absolutely right. And
that's
unless they get the help of a caution, their chances are looking pretty grim. But they will definitely need help. And we have been caution-free this entire race.
We're at 53 laps to go, and we're coming to 52, and yeah, I mean, goodness gracious. I really didn't think we'd be going caution-free. I really didn't think that.
I didn't either. I thought, at the pre-race show, I was even saying I was expecting some cautions, but none thus far. But as we one guy we haven't kind of talked about all race long, and he has quietly, almost stealthily, moved up to 6, and that is Fire Truck here in this 8 car as he is trying to reel in the 98 of Funagi, who has had an excellent race coming back from a disastrous stage 1. I mean, absolutely disastrous stage run for Funagi. Got it back in stage 2, and here he is running in 5th after what happened to him in 1st. Excellent job by Funagi. Way to come back.
And right now, they're coming to 50 laps to go this time by. I tell you, man, it is going to be close if you can, because right now, remember, they get in the tank, I believe, 24 to 25 laps of fuel, and I tell you right now, you got to hope that very soon you don't get another penalty, because right now, you don't need that. You don't need a hit up. You just don't need to have that. It's just a miserable race for some guys, but right now, everyone is trying to do what they got to do to bounce back, I tell you. But another guy who's lost pretty much the lead pack with 49 laps to go is the 54. I tell you what, that 54 lost the lead draft between the top 3.
Yes, he did. And I was right on him just as you said that. And there is the interval between Showstopper and 4th and Jay Manry there in 3rd. But I don't think they're really gaining a whole lot of time on Showstopper.
No.
But what Showstopper is kind of needing and hoping and wanting to see happen is those guys get side by side and start racing.
It'd be weird if we see a 3-wide finish between these 3, you know?
It's very possible the way this is shaping up.
They're coming to 47 to go, and I tell you right now, that 22 is gaining on 2 people. I don't know who it is. I believe it's on the backstretch. It's 2 Joe Gibbs cars, and it's the 18 and 20. And I tell you what, I don't think they don't want to go a lap down. They're like, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. Goodness gracious. They don't want to go a lap down. I don't blame them.
We got a little battle here between family, Rodney and Blazin. Kind of back here in mid-pack. And a nice little race going on between those guys. Blazin. Rodney!
Ooh, I think that was lag.
Maybe. It has to be a little lag. It has to be a little lag. Oh, thank goodness.
That is!
No!
Oh!
What happened? Blazin, did he cut a tire?
No, I think Rodney lagged and hit him in the back bumper and shot him up the track.
I didn't see it on my screen because I was on I was on Rodney, and it didn't show it happen on my screen, but it could have very well happened. You absolutely could have been right. I have no idea.
I'm curious.
There he is. There's Blazer.
Right now, look at this. They are going to pass the 20 of Dusty Rhodes. Coming to 44 laps to go. Man, it's going to be interesting because right now, this is going to be their second to last stop. So, it could be possibilities of this, you know. Coming to 43 laps to go. And I believe that next car going a lap down is the 18, and just
Wheels water trans.
That's going to be hard to, you know, now you got to wonder, these guys probably got to make this pit stop and then a couple more laps, you got to make that final stop. But right now, like you said, we've been caution free since the drop of the green flag. The only cautions we've had out of the stages.
Yeah. Which is, I'm kind of kind of amazing to me because I thought for sure, especially at the beginning of the stages when they were all bunched up and racked up, I thought for sure we would get a caution or two and a wreck or two, but so far we haven't seen any of that.
Or someone going down on the apron and hit the apron and stuff like that. You know what it is? I think they don't. I don't know if they know damage is not on. That's why they're not trying to.
They figured it out by now. Oh yeah.
I think they figured it out probably mid stage one. But right now, if you're the 18, you gotta not hold up that leader because right now you hold up that leader, you're gonna give that lead to JD.
No, but he does the right thing and just gets out of the way.
Good job.
He gets out of the way all three of the leaders.
Sure does.
Tip of the hat and respect.
Looks like Paulie.
Wheels
looks like Paulie D to pit road.
Jay Manry also to pit road.
It's not early. It is not early because sometimes some people pit too early. It's not because it's just depending on what you gotta do to make a stop.
Now,
JD signals.
Let's check on your pick. And had bad luck and just not able to get back up to the front. And that's Ingletown, currently in 6th position. And he got shuffled to the back early in the race.
Oh no! Oh no! Trouble for the 22.
What happened? What happened there?
I don't know.
Did he miss the pit road? He must have just missed pit road.
I think what I'm thinking here, Shady, is maybe he hit the apron, trying to come down, and just probably looped it. Oh, are you kidding?
You could be definitely right there because I didn't see what happened.
Neither did I. I was looking at Ingletown, and then Ingletown's coming to pit road, and oh my gosh.
Well, that could open the door. Because he'll lose a lot of time. Here comes Funagi out of the pit stop.
Man, that is pain as much as it is as a speeding penalty. That is just, oh my goodness.
Here comes Jay Manry around the 54 showstopper. And we will get the running order here in just a second after green flag stops are completed, but we are in the middle of making these green flag pit stops. Currently, everybody's all jostled around. Fire truck now coming out of his pit stop. Get 4 fresh Goodyears and top off with some ethanol.
For sure. And it looks like, I don't know what I'm somewhat baffled a little bit of what the 20 is doing, but I don't know. I want to take a wild guess here, and I'm not sure if I'm right. It's a stomach feeling. I'm going to take a guess that Funagi's in P. Oh man, he's probably in the top 5. Man, I could.
3rd. Funagi now up to 3rd.
Holy smokes!
Yes, sir.
Right
Jay
now,
Manry, your current leader. Oh, the 22 around. Lag, I think. We can have a lag.
is that going to be a caution?
He's getting it straight. I'm not sure if that. I saw lag happen on my screen.
And there it is.
There's
First
the
one of the
caution.
night. Oh my goodness!
Wow. Now
guess
this
who-
will shake it up.
Strategy just went out the window, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Well, wow.
Wow. Wow is correct.
Man, oh man.
I mean, I have no idea what has happened with McLovin, but his race has just blown up here in Stage 3. He cruised to Stage 1 win, cruised to a Stage 2 win, and has just had some bad luck here in Stage 3. But here we go on the restart. Showstopper in third, but Jay Manry going to lead us back to green.
Boy, you know who that kind of helped out was Paulie D. Remember, he had problems with. This is 30 laps to go, and remember, like I said, this helped out the 78 of Paulie D, who got caught up with a speeding felony. So this kind of helped him out too.
Yep, and this is what some guys wanted. It now everybody's bunched up. And with less than 40 laps to go, it's go
bad.
time.
It's lag off the 22. It's lag.
Is it?
Oh my. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Off of Paulie D. Yes, he's lagging big time. Oh, this could not. I'm telling you what. He better hope that lag clears up, because if you lag into someone behind you, and that's going to be another caution. But right now, how about battle for the lead? I believe Showstopper, this is going to be the first time he's going to lead tonight.
Nope, he's not going to make it happen. Jay Manry, the leader, coming down the backstretch. Showstopper went to the outside. Jay Manry protected the inside, stayed on the inside, gave the outside to the 54. Very, very experienced and smart move, because look at Jay Manry kept the lead, and the 54 bounced back a position or two, and now it allowed Ingletown in the 11 now to get up to second spot.
What did you say just a few minutes ago? How my pick's doing?
Well, half of them are now doing great. I think Mafia McLovin is. I think he's back there in 6th. JD is in 5th.
This could change a lot. I tell you what, this is going to play strategy now, where, you know, it is I believe 24 to 25 laps in the fuel run, and I tell you right now, I believe it's 30 to go. You got to now think, you know.
Oh, he moved up. Jay Manry opened the bottom, and here comes Ingletown. Make a little contact. That's a no harm, no foul. That's just racing for the lead.
That sure is. I tell you what, back to the point for the 11.
Put the 11 back to the point.
From? That is unbelievable.
The 54 is going to follow. And here comes Shack Attack in 4th. You don't see him on my screen, but he is there. As he's trying to get, Shack Attack trying to get under Jay Manry, and he does. And also here comes JD now. Jay Manry on the outside, and the freight train is just dropping him back.
Look who's coming back out into the point is the 22 of Mafia McLovin. I tell you what.
Yep.
He's doing. 11 went high.
Open the door for Showstopper, and he's going to take the lead. Oh, JD in the grass a little bit. Checked up the field.
That's exactly what. That's what you don't need. 27 to go, and I tell you what, they're coming to 26 to go. Now you gotta think. You gotta work. You gotta get to that pit stop very soon, but you don't want to pit right now, because if you pit right now, well, ooh, Paulie D went around on the back straight and saved it. What a save! Holy cannoli!
It's getting congested here behind Showstopper. Now on the point as your leader. Ingletown and JD side by side into turn 2 for the second spot. JD is going to take it with the help of the 22, giving him a big push. I'm sorry, no. Shack Attack now in second. He's just not on my screen.
We can't see him, ladies and gentlemen.
We can't see him.
Where'd you go?
But he is there. Shack Attack is in second. We just can't see him.
It's kind of this is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. See, here he is on my screen, and he's on everyone else's screen, but not ours.
Nope, not on mine.
Oh my goodness, I hope this doesn't happen for me in Misfits, man. Goodness gracious, this is going to annoy me.
It probably won't, because it only happens every once in a while.
But right now, if you're Shack Attack, I don't know where you're at now, but if you're right behind, I don't know where you're going to make that move, but that's going to be fun if we don't see him pass for the win. We're like, oh my god, the 54 one. No, it's the 44 one. Well, I didn't see it. Jeez. But right now, given that it is 140 of 163, if we can get if this lap can get here faster.
We got about 22 to go this time by.
I can tell you in 5 seconds. Oh, Rodney hits the apron. Rodney hit the apron, and what a save he did. And
23 to go.
23 to go, and I tell you what, I don't know where the 44 is.
What happened? Oh, big wreck in the back. McLovin.
No. Oh no. Is that gonna be a caution? No. Yes, it is.
Caution out.
Well, throw the strategy out the window, Shady.
And McLovin just having some of the worst luck here in stage 3. That's the only way I can put it. Just absolutely the worst luck.
Oh, what happened? I don't know if
I think he's having lag issues, man. Because all of a sudden he just crashed and into the field. I'm not sure exactly what happened. That just kind of shows it on my screen. But here we are. We're going to line it, stack them and rack them. Showstopper in first, and as you see, Shack Attack in second, but he's not there. But he is there. This is tough. And suck for Shack Attack because he's there in second and he's not even on the screen.
19 to go, and you can't even tell if he's up there or down there. Ladies and gentlemen, I really cannot tell you. This is the most insane stream I've ever seen. Honestly, literally.
That's
right
crazy.
Now, oh, they're drifting up the track.
Annaltown slid up.
Sure did.
But Milhar is all right. Currently riding in second. JD in third. Shack Attack fourth. And Jay Manry now in fifth.
18 laps to go. Like I said, that strategy's now out the window. And I tell you what, I was going to say, Shady, when are we thinking to see that last pit stop? Because the pit window would have been wide open for everyone to take that risk.
Showstopper still at the point in first. Eneltown in second by about a half a second. JD almost in the back seat of Eneltown in third. Shack Attack in fourth, and Jay Manry currently in fifth. And the rest of the field behind them.
It is like you just don't see much of the field, but I'm telling you, I want to give a kudos.
Oh, the 15.
Unagi. 16, 3 wide, and 16 hits the apron. Oh my goodness.
They're going to go 3 wide. Here comes Bull. Contact made. No harm, no foul.
They're doing good. They're doing a good job. I tell you what, I was going to say that's going to get ugly. That's literally not going to look good. If I'm if I'm Dusty Rhodes or Trans Auto Part, I am glad I'm back in this because I do not want to be caught up in it. I tell you, I'm happy where I'm at if I'm one of those two. $15 laps to go. I tell you what, this has been eventful. I didn't think we'd had 2 cautions in stage 3. I think we should have had them earlier.
Well, if they've got 15 laps to go, it's going to be close as far as tire wear.
That's true. That is very true. But I want to give a quick shout out to Pauly D, who got caught speeding earlier. And well, he's doing really good. He's currently in the 7th position. Great recovery from Pauly D. I'm very proud to see him back inside the top 10.
Well, we are starting to get down to the nitty-gritty here. And it's going to be interesting to see if these guys can make it to the end.
100%, really. 13 laps to go. I mean, it's going to be very close, you know. You ask me, it's going to be the close, very, very close. I really am hoping we can get a green flag stop. Well, not really a green flag stop, but ooh, I believe. I don't know if that's the 44 who went backwards. I cannot tell because we can't see him. So I believe the 44 lost a bunch of time, but I tell you what, right now, Innotown, with 12 laps to go, if you're Innotown, you got to get moving. You got to get there. Because remember, he didn't have a good stage 1 and 2. He was near the teens. Yeah. And now look at him. Look at him. He needs to. He's got 11 coming. 11 laps to go. He's got to make this thing happen, dude.
Well, he's got JD and Jay Manry behind him, so they are slowly but surely reeling Showstopper in. Showstopper did have a 0.6 lead. It's now chopped down to 0.3.
But don't look back now. Look who's running in 5th, and it is McLovin. I tell you what, he is doing all he can. He wants to win. He wants a podium. He wants something out tonight. He doesn't want top 5. No. He wants something. Because I tell you, these last 2 cautions have been rough on him. I tell you. With 10 to go, man.
10 to go?
10 to go.
10 laps to go. Showstopper out in the point. Innotown second, now by 0.2. He's there. JD in third. Jay Manry fourth. CEO McLovin in 5th.
I tell you what, right now, what you got, if you are that 4, when do you make that move? Because right now, with 9 laps to go, you push that 11 to victory lane, I tell you what, that move needs to be made very, very, very soon. You got to be playing it right now and saying, hey, when are we making that move on the last lap? You got to tell me when, bud, because I will push you to victory, my man. But right now, how about the 22? Move him to 4th position.
He's coming. And the question is, will there be enough time?
8 to go. Holy Toledo. Now you got to wonder, you don't want to see a caution. You want this thing to go green.
No, you do not want to, and nobody wants to see a caution right now.
No, sir. It's coming to 7 laps to go. You got to make this. Ooh. I tell you what, you shouldn't be blocking each other. You should be just racing to get around this 54. I'll tell you what, if that 54 hits the apron, that's a chance for the 11.
I tell you what, that's true. I haven't seen that 54 really come close to hitting that apron all night long. He's been almost close to perfect in that 54 tonight.
But look who just went to second, or not to second, to third, and that's the 22.
Makes the pass on JD.
Yeah, I told you he's looking for a podium. He wants something now tonight, Shady. He wants to get some peaches and eat them in victory lane. I tell you that right now.
Well, he's close. He's up to 3rd now, and right behind Innotown.
It's 6 to go. They're coming.
Oh, here he goes on the inside.
What a save. What a save, if you ask me. They're coming up 5 to go, I swear.
Yep, he got the position on Innotown. He's going to make the pass. Innotown going to try to shut the door on JD.
4 to go.
Not going to happen. JD's going to get position. 4 laps to go.
5. I'm so sorry. It's 5 to go. My fault. I'm kidding.
Yep. 5 to go.
5 to go. You are that 22. You got to get moving. You want to get it.
Oh, he's going to catch him. He's right there. He's not very far. Yeah, he'll catch him, especially with the draft up of the 4. He's going to catch him. He's only 0.2 off. He's there.
But he's got 4 laps to go. Does he have enough time?
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. He's already there. He's already reeled him in.
You got to wonder, where is the breaking point on the 54, and where do I make my move? If I'm not 22, where do I make my move?
If I'm the 54, I am riding that bottom and not opening that door for anything. Give him the outside. See, there he goes. Give him the outside. Do not give up the inside. If you give up the inside,
3 to go.
You're going. Oh, get moved up, and there he goes across.
There you go.
He got position. No. Oh, here we go.
Get him.
Oh, I didn't make contact.
He moved him.
He just a slight contact. I don't know if it's racing. Coming to the.
That's 2 to go. It's coming to 2 to go.
Yep, Showstopper. I'm sure Showstopper didn't appreciate it, but it was very, very slight. I mean, you're coming for the win. 2 laps to go.
I swear. Now you're that 22. You're hoping that caution does not happen right now. I tell you, it is gonna get interesting, Shady. Come on, baby. This time by, Shady. White flag. This time by, buddy.
Comes down to this. JD in second. Does he have something in that 4 car? White flag out. 1 lap to go here in Atlanta. Brought to you by Wheels on Wheels.
Now you're probably thinking that 22's thinking now you can have a caution. I don't mind if it happens.
Oh yeah. But he's not going to get up the bottom.
Block the top. He's going to block the top.
Oh, we got a battle for third now.
3 wide.
Middletown underneath the Showstopper. Here comes McLovin. He's coming off the turn 4. He's going to win at Atlanta.
What'd I tell you? That's a dark horse for you right there, Shady. That's a dark horse.
Where's my dark horse? Right there for second. Look at that.
That's awesome. Hey, how about Mr. Ghost Town?
Congratulations, Mafia CEO McLovin comes back after disastrous beginning of Stage 3 and gets the win. He sweeps at Atlanta, Stage 1, Stage 2, and the win. JD in second, Middletown in third, Jay Manry finishes 4th, Showstopper in 5th, Funagi in 6th, Shack Attack comes home 7th, Paulie in 8th, Fire Truck in 9th, and Bull Hurley round out the top 10.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen?
Wow.
That just was a great Atlanta race, you ask me.
Your
fastest lap champion is none other than JD.
Wow.
Good lap. Oh, but look how close they were. Holy cow. Holy smokes.
What a race, man. That was fun.
100%.
Shucks, I hit the wrong button.
What'd you do?
I just went to the stupid career loading screen instead of the other screen. Give us a moment, and we will get these guys on in here. Apologize for the blue screen, folks. All right. We got Mafia, JD, and Middletown. Are they all in here? Sweet. You gotta send them an invite? Nice. Appreciate you. Yeah, wow.
And there you go. Start us off, Shady, if you'd like.
There we go. Now we got them all in here after an incredible finish and race here at Atlanta. Let's bring in this third place guy and our points leader, Middletown. Man, you have had one heck of an up and down race, my friend.
Yeah, that's one way to put it for sure. It's just some weird moments. I got a couple times on restarts, get stuck on the outside. Truck, I almost spun coming out of pits. I'm trying to stay up more on the banking, when I got to the exit of it, it hooked on me. But so I was just saw a fire truck up about 3.5 ahead in Foog, and was just trying to tick them off back for 6th or something, and was able to come out of the pits. I think at that point, 4th. I saw JD and McLovin behind me, and the time I'm like, that's got to just be pitting or something. Like what the heck? Then it went away, but then there was McLovin again. And I was like, how's he 0.9 behind me? And then he just was dropping like time. And then a caution came out. I heard JD and McLovin got together going into the pits.
Yep. It was terrible.
Yeah. Then I restarted like. I think I restarted decent and stayed decent, but then started again on the outside. Got shuffled through. But then that last run there was fun. I ended up getting the lead. Led a couple. It was a little tight on entry for me to just keep the lead because it was slowing me slightly. I'd keep the bomb, but they would have a better run and get off underneath on the exit. I couldn't really stop it, and then drifted all the way back to 5th at that point, I think there, or maybe 4th. I think I just tucked in between in front of Manor. And that was key there because there's only a couple left. Like, those last 6 laps were intense for sure. I was figuring as long as I could stay there with McLovin when I was right behind him, I think the one I could get through, if he passed the showstopper, I could go in underneath because I was looking to get, just stay in front of him. And then JD got in between us, and then ultimately, I forget how it went down. But something, I don't know, if JD got under showstopper or when. And that's what opened him up to where I was able to get back under. Or just he came off the last exit of 2, just underneath him, was able to get him into 3, and end up in 3rd. Like, I'll take it. I think I was, I was in stage 2, like 7th or something. The car wasn't the great. What's that?
That's something like that. You were bounced back there. You were riding in the mid pack for a good portion of the middle of the race.
Yeah, like the car wasn't bad. It handled fine. It just maybe touch slow on entry. I don't know. I was more worried about the tires than anything. It was pretty good. Like, led some laps. Was up there all night for the most part until those moments. I was able to stay there until restarts killed me. Just getting shuffled out. But decent points day for stages, and then ended up top 3. I thought I was gonna maybe 4th or 5th there, but then I was able to get under showstopper in the last lap, and get to 3rd. So right on. Good recovery by these 2. And congrats to these 2 as well, getting 1st and 2nd. I've been practicing with them all week. It's kind of fitting, the 3 of us up here. So right on, yeah. So thanks to Shady for broadcasting and all that. And I'll take 3rd place. Not bad at all.
Absolutely, man. And, I mean, after, a lot of stuff that happened there in the middle, a shuffle back, what a great rebound to come back up and finish 3rd, man. And as the points leader, finishing 3rd, you can't go wrong with that. Podium, congratulations, Intletown. Hell of a race, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Let's bring in our 2nd place finisher and my dark horse of the race, JD. Man, you had yourself a car tonight, and you were hungry.
I was hungry. I will promise you that. I made a mistake. It killed us, but the first car I started out this week would not get the tire where I needed. Just wouldn't do it. I tore that sucker all the way down to 0, threw it out. Bye-bye. Work on the setup all week long. I had a little help with a couple of guys helping me, like Enel and McLovin there and Boogie. We all kind of worked together, and the setup was awesome tonight. I mean, the tire wear was killer. I can go a couple extra laps. Oh, man, it was really good. And then in that 3rd stage, my foot came off the brake and got under it, and I hammered McLovin, man, and it just, oh, my God. My heart sank right then. I was like, after all night long doing this, and there it goes. There's my mistake. And somehow we managed to fight back, and get up there and finish 2nd place. I was damn proud of it. We had some really good drivers tonight, man. Good job, buddy. Mm-hmm. Showstopper, another good job. There was like 6 or 7 of us that was in contention all night long, and I appreciate the racing. this was awesome, and that's about sums it up.
It was a heck of a race, man. It was a heck of a race. You were my dark horse tonight. I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry for a win again here in the league. And did you have anything for that 22 on the last lap? Because I know you weren't going to use your bumper to move them.
No, I wasn't going to use my bumper. No.
That's not you. I know that.
No.
I know that.
Yeah.
I've known that for years. That's not how you race. You race clean. So did you have anything under that hood or anything at all for that 22 car there coming to
I
the
can
end?
match him in speed, but I'd have to be out in front of him. He drives that car like he stole it. I mean, he's, in my opinion, one of the top 10 drivers in all of the NASCAR Heat 5. So
Absolutely. I tell you what, man, that was a heck of a job, man. I could tell you were exhausted. Heck of a
I'm
race,
exhausted.
JD. Heck of a race, man. You're my
My-
dark horse. Go ahead.
my heart went down to my belly when that happened with us going into the pits. I could not believe my foot. I will wear tennis shoes from now on. You believe that?
I kind of saved you a little bit too on there. I guess I didn't put damage on by accident.
Yeah. We caught that on the broadcast. I was like,
Yeah, we noticed that. Someone when the one car lagged, and the car behind me, someone lagged. JD, you lagged really hard. The car behind me's like, I just lost
I
8
think the
spots. and didn't
servers
get
were
damaged.
messing up.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
saw
but no,
we
the-
saw a little bit of lag here and there. A little bit on the screen. A little bit.
Yeah, just
But
a couple of cars I saw. But yeah, the damage wasn't off, so that would have definitely helped your guys' pit stop for sure when you did get in there.
Hey, you know
Probably
what?
saved you from going a lap down.
Hey, you
Yeah.
race how it's set up, and you can't
Yeah.
control what you can't control, and only control what you can control. And you did one heck of a job, JD. Congratulations,
I appreciate
bringing that
it.
4-car home in second, man. That was a lot of fun.
that
Thank you.
really was.
Oh, I
Let's-
appreciate that, Nick.
Let's
Yeah.
bring up this winner. I don't know how the hell he did it. I really don't, man. That's McLovin, man. I've been waiting to give you an interview here for a long time now, my man. How the heck did you pull that off?
So we talking about after I got put to the back there at the end? Indy when they were drafting there last year. So I would intentionally lay back into the corner so I could get a run through off, and then right before we got to the end of a backstretch every lap, I would just use that run to cut into their inside where they had to give me the spot, and then just try not to door them to the corner and roll the bottom, which my car was really good at just ripping the yellow line. So it was all about just timing my moves and timing my momentum to be able to cut to their inside and make that move work over and over again. And then when I got the showstopper there, I was like, he probably saw me do it to those other 4 guys, so I got to catch him off guard. So instead of doing it on the backstretch, I faked high because he was trying to give me the high side, and then as he had to move up a little bit for the corner, I just did a little like crossover on him to get to his inside, and then from there we just do what I've been doing all race when I was leading, just paint the yellow line and drive as hard as you can, and it worked out. Good recovery. I was thinking about backing out there for a second when I got destroyed there going into pit road because there's no point. We're like a lap down now, and then I wrecked after that, and then I was like, okay, I'm really about to back out, and then I got a clip of some random car just going off the track straight into me. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I think it was Fire Truck. He said he couldn't miss you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just know I was off the racing line and got destroyed. And then I got destroyed again because everyone was having a little bit of lag issues there, Shady. It seemed
I
like
saw
every
that on
once
my
in a
screen.
while
I did see
A
somebody
few
that on
would
people
my
were
lag.
calling out the 44 at the end.
Yeah, so
I was about to say we had some problems out here on the broadcast where he was in the invisible boat machine.
Yeah,
Mobile.
Shaq was invisible tonight on our screen. He was.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Yeah, he was in the pits on our screen, but obviously he was racing. So there was definitely some lag and connection issues going on with the lobby in itself. And we did see a little bit of lag, here and there. And then McLovin, I mean, you swept stage 1 and stage 2. What I mean, what kind of went through your head there when all that happened, and all of a sudden you went from sweeping stage 1 to stage 2, almost kind of with ease, and then kind of everything, the bottom just kind of fell out there in stage 3. What what kind of was like?
Oh.
Yeah, how are you able to? I mean, really come back from all that?
Well, I really did think it was over until that caution got through, and it probably was over. I was too far back to make all that time up, but I knew how good the car was, and me and JD had worked like phenomenally all night together. Like, I mean, all night, just everything we did, it worked. But when we got that late caution, like I said, I knew the car was good enough. It was just a matter of being able to make the runs work and kind of use some innovation from some stuff I seen in real life racing, and like the move really, like everyone I did it on, they got them off guard. They weren't expecting me to have that shallow entry on the entry to 3 there, and I was able to get a lot of guys and just put me in position to recover and be there at the end.
You picked them off one at a time, man, and absolutely swept the whole thing. Stage 1, Stage 2, and even after disaster struck, come back and win the entire thing, man. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome. That was a heck of a race. Want to congratulate you, man. That was a lot of fun. Congratulate all you guys. McLovin, man, that was a heck of a win. We'll be getting you up here in the booth many more times this season whenever you race, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you will.
Yeah, second and third you can have next time.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Want to thank all you guys that are tuned in right now, and who'll be tuned in this week. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. We are nothing without you guys. Want to thank all of our sponsors: 52 Truck and Auto Repair, Wheels on Wheels, Linda's Fashions and Accessories, and of course, FTR Custom Designs. Thank you all again for tuning in. Congratulations to Mafia CEO McLovin getting a win at Hotlanta. JD in second, Ingletown, your top 3. Thank you so much, everyone. We will see you next week.
A pair